Hi everyone! Join me and Kris on our second affordable art show in Singapore. Kris and I have been busy as bees preparing our paintings, varnishing, and sending them ahead of us. By the way, it's spring in Sydney, and I'd like to show you the beautiful purple flowers of the jacaranda trees. A few days before our flight, I made some labels for our bags using the Cricut machine to make it easier for us to identify our bags. Last time, I picked up a stranger's bag from the carousel which looked exactly the same as ours. It was so embarrassing. And once again, our cat's doing one last final check before we close our bags. Oh, look at our personal bag labels. I'm so proud. Finally, we arrived in Singapore after 8 hours of flight from Sydney. We hopped into a large taxi to the hotel where we will be staying for the whole week. Oh, how exciting! Look at the view! Hi guys, it's 7 o'clock here in Singapore and we feel like we need to move rooms tonight because it was just really weird last night. So before I went to sleep, I felt like the bed was moving, like it was like wavy. I'm really having goosebumps now and then. I noticed that someone was like moving chairs and furnitures in the other room. It sounds like this. That was around nearly 12 at midnight. It sounded like this. I felt like it lasted for a while, like 5 minutes. Sounded like this. So I see that. That's the chair. There are two chairs in the room. Sounded like that, and that was like nearly 12 midnight. I thought at first that it was like, it was nothing. Maybe there were like new people coming in, but this morning when Kris woke up, he asked me, did you play the music on my phone? I was like, what? No, I was asleep. And that was around, what time was that, Han? Was that around 3 o'clock? 2:30 in the morning. And I was like, no, I was asleep. And Kris is like, why? There's like an opera music playing on my phone. It sounded like this. I don't listen to opera music, just Kris. And he said, no, I didn't play that music on my phone. It sounded like this. The phone was charging, by the way, so there's no way that I could have reached the phone and play the music or Kris because he was fast asleep. It was there. It was like a loop playing. So weird. I'm having goosebumps. Hi everyone, just want to give you an update about the ghostly experience we had in our first night here in Singapore. So we informed the receptionist about what happened and they moved us to another room without any questions asked. Here's the thing, I searched for Google reviews about the hotel and found a couple of reviews with paranormal experiences. Also, there was an article about an incident that happened here a few years ago. And in the review, it says there is a cemetery nearby. So Kris and I went for an afternoon stroll around the area and found the cemetery. I did a bit of research and apparently the cemetery was open to public from 1848. Yes, that's right, 1848, which makes it a 175-year-old cemetery this year. It's already closed, and the last person buried in here was in 1963.
May their souls rest in peace. And we said a little prayer for them. So we're now here in the new room. Kris and I had a peaceful night and slept well. This is the view from our window. It's beautiful, isn't it? I hope the spirits won't bother us anymore because we will be here for the whole week for the affordable art fair. Today is setup day and one day before the opening night. I will give you more updates about the show, and if you have friends in Singapore who might want to come and visit the art show, let us know so we can give them tickets for free. A day before the art fair, Kris and I went to buy the things that we need for the whole show days. We went to the nearest MRT station to buy a transport card to board the train. Did you know that Singapore is known to have one of the most efficient transportation system in the world? And it's a small country, so it's so easy to go around the city using the public transport. It was around lunchtime when we left. Our first stop was of course lunch at Jollibee, then to Bugis Market to buy a few essentials. We headed to the grocery to buy water and snacks at the local bakery. Yummy! The next stop was at Orchard Mall to look for a foldable ladder. We saw Dunkin' Donuts and stopped by for a quick bite. Finally, we found the hardware shop and bought the ladder. The price was a bargain, so we were so happy to get it.
Pwede siguro natin yung ikuan ko na.